We have our boy Kurt Jones who has something to say here. Take it over, Kurt.
Yeah, it's your boy Kurt Jones reporting live from Gleason's Gym, Brooklyn, New York. You already know we had the Media Day workout for an exciting night of boxing on October 14th. Barclays Center, Lar versus Gershall, Charlo versus Lubin, Trout versus Hart is going down in Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying, the Mecca of boxing, the home of Biggie and Jay, you know what I'm saying, the birthplace of Michael Jordan, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to my man Rocket from Queens, you already know. Shout out to this pretty lady right here, it's your boy Kurt Jones right here, Kiss the Heart. How about I just kiss that lady?
Thank you. Oh.
Jermell, did you believe that maybe your fight should be the main event? Because I hear a lot of people saying that, and I tend to believe maybe it's the most interesting fight to me on paper.
Yeah, it's a good fight. It's you know, definitely a fight that most people would rather see. If I wasn't on the card, I don't believe people would even be paying attention to it as much. Not just me being on the card, but my opponent. And he's a young stud, and who comes to bring heat. He comes to win a world title, and I'm defending him on that.
Hey, Jermell, does this fight kind of remind you of when your brother fought against Julian Williams because he's undefeated and there was a lot of talk about him?
Definitely,
does it,
definitely.
motivate you to work that?
I used that fight my brother had with Julian Williams. I used that in the Hadley, but I actually it's this now, you know. But I'm keeping it very quiet. I'm being quiet. I've been closed mouthed. I've been strong, training, doing everything I have to do, eating right, taking care of my family and my life, and just living. And I see some of the stuff on the back end. I muted all this, just discombobulated from it. I don't need it. And you know what? This that fight. You know, I guess this that fight that I've been you know, showing the world. But I guess it's more of that fight that's more noticeable because you have more 54-pounders. But if you have been already noticing, me and my brother have been destroying and demolishing, no matter if you're undefeated, no matter what you got in front of us right now. I don't have a title, he don't have a title, I'm zero, he's zero. I don't know nothing about you, you don't know nothing about me. Let's go and fight.
Have you been tempted to maybe respond because there has been some stuff said by him? He's confident, maybe.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Let a fighter build it. I mean, if I'm building up fighters and I'm helping them get their name up there, okay, cool. You got to make a living too. So I don't know. Maybe you'll be another opponent for someone else, I guess. You know, right now I have a legacy and God has got a plan, and whatever this plan is, I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna live through it, and we gotta just continue to whatever happens next. You know, it's nothing I can think about right now. I just gotta get in there and do my job. He do his job, best man win.
On paper, is Lubin the best guy that you've fought from what you've seen on tape and on paper?
That ain't a question I ought to answer. That's a question for you to answer yourself. How you gonna ask me if Lubin is the best opponent on paper? When I done fought people that went to the Olympics, not somebody that didn't go to the Olympics. I done fought undefeated fighters before. I'm 29-0, so on paper, you can't talk about on paper. I got a lot of fights in my career. I don't worry about what's on paper and what's not.
Do you feel you're getting the fights that you want, the big fight?
I mean, I'm the champ of the world. I mean, I have to face number one. It's not about what fights I want, because if the fights that I want, I wouldn't be able to get because of politics and boxing. So I try not to get too deeper into that. I've been avoided, you know, a lot of fighters been ducking and dodging the Charlos, and there's nothing that we can do about that, but only just, you know, this is a living for me as well as it's a hobby and as well as it's, you know, something that I love. So it's not about avoiding a fight, it's more about, you know, knowing your position, knowing you at the time and taking advantage of it.
You know, as an American, I want to thank you for your helping out Houston. You also changed your trainers. Could you talk about, as far as your training and how damaged was your area in Houston, and what are the conditions there?
Well, I live in Houston. I own a house in Houston. I own a house in California as well. But I normally go out of town to train. So the effectiveness of, you know, my personal life wasn't too bothered. My area was really, you know, jacked up. But, you know, thank God I was able to, you know, get under it and help myself and as well help others.
And your new trainer, talk about that.
I've been with my trainer for a few years now, so I don't think he's a new trainer anymore, you know. So I don't consider him a new trainer. I consider him the trainer. Yeah.
Talk about the hurricane again, an impact it had, and what you saw, what you felt.
The hurricane was definitely devastating. It ruined a lot of people's lives. You know, in California, it got wildfires ruining a lot of people's homes and lives. And you know, when you're not up on your game and you don't got insurance and you don't have, you know, flood insurance and you got certain things that's going on in your life because of financial situations, it's hindering a lot of those people, and not all those people are poor, not all those people are rich either. So, it's affecting all types of people around the world. So, my prayers go out to them, and I hope everybody can bounce back stronger. It is bringing the city of Houston together because of Harvey. People from the NFL, people from the NBA, different people, boxers, everyone is coming together. I've seen a significant drop in my gym that I own out in Houston, which is 8,700 square feet. You look around like where everybody at, but completely forgot that the areas around it was affected and flooded. And so, we're talking like you drive down the street and you just see couches and everything that's inside someone's house, the sheetrock, the walls, wood, everything on the outside waiting to be picked up. But you just still see a small foundation, or you see something. So, that's big. A lot of people will never understand it if you're not there. It's just hard for me to explain to you what happened in Houston if you're not driving down these streets and you're not there around the time that it flooded. I know Regis Pogray, who's a boxer as well, he had to get on boats. My neighbors had to get on boats, but unfortunately I wasn't there. My house, I have still stuff to do to bounce back, but we got one stage in front of us right now, and this stage will get me to a point to where I can help myself and others. It's great to fight here at the Barclays, but it's just another arena, another stepping stone for me, and another atmosphere I get to experience.
Talk about the card, the junior middleweight card, and the division in general. Just 3 great fights. Talk about the future of the division.
This fight does a lot for boxing. This fight card does a lot for boxing, especially for the 154-pound division, which 160's been on notice a lot lately. A lot of little weights been on, heavyweights been getting recognition, and you're just gonna get a lot of surprises this fight. This fight card, and hopefully everyone come out and come and support.
We have a super welterweight triple header coming to the Barclays Center on Saturday, October 14. We have Erslandy Lara, who will be defending his title against Terrell Goucher. Then Jermell, Charlo, will go up against Erickson Lubin. And last but not least, Jared Hurd will face Austin Trout. Once again, that's Saturday, October 14th. It's at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, and it'll be broadcast live on Showtime.